All right, this one's in line with the theme so far. Plane passenger poops pants during flight, smears on seat, spread out like peanut butter. Crappy landings. Another day, another accident at 30,000 feet. This time, a parent claimed that a fellow passenger pooped their pants on a Delta flight on Christmas Eve and left excrement smeared all over the seat, as detailed in a viral Reddit post, grossing major views online. Someone had all over their seat, wrote the unidentified flyer in the post. According to the thread, the odoriferous incident occurred while the anonymous Redditor and their 8-year-old daughter were on a connecting flight from Birmingham, Alabama to Atlanta, Georgia, en route to Key West, Florida. Shortly after takeoff, the Redditor noticed a horrific odor wafting through the cabin, leading him to believe his kid had an accident. A parent claimed that a fellow passenger pooped their pants on a Delta flight on Christmas Eve and left excrement smeared all over the seat, as detailed in a Reddit post. Oh, this is a repeat. About 20 minutes into the flight, I get a terrible smell and ask my daughter if she had pooted. She's 8. The flabbergasted poster wrote, "She denies any wrongdoing and the smell lingers for the rest of the flight." It wasn't until they landed that they discovered the appalling source of the stench. While deplaning, they reportedly saw a person 8 rows in front of them who had pooped all over the seat, so the bottom and the back were completely covered in feces. Upon exiting the plane, 8 rows in front of me, someone had all over their seat. They added that the comments. They added in the comments that the excrement was halfway up the passenger's back as well. This person had sat in there for a good hour and then departed into Atlanta airport covered in shit. Definitely a first for me. Indeed, in the comments section, the poster elaborated that the plane had taxied on the runway for 45 minutes, meaning the Delta defecator had to sit in their own manure for the entire time. The men had reportedly sat in their excrement for nearly an hour on the runway, and those weren't the only mile-high hijinks to occur on this flight. Also, upon boarding, once the plane was full, they announced that someone had left their dog in the boarding area. One of my more memorable Delta flights. The Post has reached out to Delta Airlines for comment. The Redditariat had a field day with the in-flight evacuation. Whoever smelt a Delta, quipped one Reddit. Flying has become like a city bus. Meanwhile, a third poster claimed they also were on the flight and had even been in the same row as a human feces fondue fountain. Was waiting for someone to post something like this, declared the alleged corroborator. If so, I was on the same row. I was in the same row with the person on the left side of the aisle. We were at the right side, middle, and window. They added upon departing, saw on the seat spread out like peanut butter, as you mentioned. Yuck. Saw the person scampering towards the restrooms. I was hoping someone else would be on here to chime in. Whoever smelt a Delta quipped one Reddit with, this is a repeat. Some took pity on the airplane pooper. Someone with stomach issues, I feel for them. Twice a year, maybe I have an event. Whoa, damn, twice a year? Life isn't easy for people with stomach issues. I've literally tossed underwear, rinsed pants out in the sink, and soap and rubbed with sanitizer just to finish a trip. Oh my god! As many Redditors pointed out, this isn't the first time someone has had a gastrointestinal mishap aboard a Delta flight. In September, a plane from Atlanta, Georgia to Barcelona, Spain was forced to turn around after a passenger suffered a bout of explosive diarrhea, as seen in gag-inducing footage. The common theme here is Georgia. I don't know what's going on in Georgia, but people are in their pants on planes coming out of Georgia.
Here's the thing, like saying that, oh, I feel sorry for him. He's probably just a guy with stomach problems. The thing is like
He
he's
never
got mental
did.
problems too, because
Yeah.
like the fact that he's just like, oh, I crap my pants. You know what? I'm just gonna sit in it for the rest of the flight. I'm not gonna like shimmy my way to the bathroom, apologize to people, and try to clean up as best I can. I
Yeah.
am just gonna sit here with a friggin' britches full.
It sounds like he smeared it all over the seat. Like that's got to be intentional. Maybe this
He's
is
like, I
one of
don't want
the
anybody to sit next to me.
maybe he's a germaphobe who's trying to like fight his fears. He's just going all in on it. Man,
Maybe it's the Chinese chess player. He got like so drunk.
Oh, it could be that guy again. Yeah. Um, maybe this happens to this guy so much that he's gotten used to it, and it's just he's very nonchalant about it now. He's like, so what? I shit my pants. Happens 3 times a day. Leave it alone.
Man, did you see? It was a few weeks ago now, but there was a plane that took off. I think from Portland, and like a whole panel uh, blew out the side, and
Oh
like
yeah,
luckily like nobody was killed or anything. But man, that would have to freak you out if that happened on a flight.
for sure. Yeah. I heard about another flight where somebody I think like the windows came out or something. The windows like came out of the flight, like three of them or something. And I'm
Jeez.
like, what happens? Do people's like bodies start getting sucked towards the window? Like, how does that work? I don't know.
I mean, it would definitely like start depressurizing the plane. I would think, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I would think it would cause suction towards those windows.
Hmm.
I mean, probably the windows are small enough that probably you're not gonna, you know, probably there's nobody in danger being like sucked out of them. But this one where like a whole panel like came out, that would be enough
Yeah,
to,
for
you
sure.
know, if somebody were like next to it and wasn't buckled in, they could have totally like got sucked out. I would think
Yeah.
so. But like I would think that I don't know what airline it was or who manufactured it, if it was Boeing or whatever. But I'm guessing there's going to be some lawsuits there.
Yeah, there should be. That's crazy, man. Like, and you hear about these new planes too that have like system errors. Like, they were like apparently automatically they. I don't know. The default was like a bad setting, so like it was hard for pilots to land them properly. These are like new Boeing planes. I think they were like I don't know if they were 747s or what, but I mean, you got to do rigorous testing. You got to make sure like these are planes we're talking about. Like there's really hardly you get a second chance in a plane. Once things go bad, poof.